Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice reading for the week beginning February 11th, 2019. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. You can watch this if you're dealing with the Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just keeping in mind that readings are general. There are specials going on. If you're interested in private readings and all of that, the information is down below. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and thank you to everyone who has. So let's have a look what's coming up for Gemini in the week starting February 11th, 2019. And this is the Marchetti Tarot deck. It's a gorgeous deck. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck here, the overall energy, we do have Temperance. So it's a major arcana card. It does talk about finding peace, finding balance. For some, that can be distancing yourself from a person or a situation. For others, this is blending things together. Opposites attract type of energy. It can talk about partnership. It can talk about reconciliation for some, or just making peace, burying the hatchet type of energy. Absolutely. The Temperance card can also talk about just, divine timing. That can translate into a time of waiting for some, while for others, it's a time where you just notice signs and synchronicities more than usual. Okay, so let's have a look what your cards are here. So in the current situation, we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, for some of you, this is definitely, you're dealing with a fire sign. Temperance is Sagittarius. This one has a sign of Aries on it, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are fire signs. You have a decision to make about this fire sign, or a choice to make. I do feel like there was a breakup between the two of you, or just disappointments, on again, off again type of energy. And so your choice is, do I give it another chance or not? Okay, with this energy, and that's what's going on for some of you. For others of you, this is, do I stay or do I go? And that can apply within a job situation. If you're dealing with legal situations where it's been start and stop, start and stop, start and stop, okay, for some of you, you might be looking at how can we change that? How can we move it forward? And you might be looking at getting different representation, okay, different lawyer or something along those lines. In the foundation, we have the Seven of Wands. So again, fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Being challenged by this person, being pushed by this person, maybe dealing with this person who's kind of egotistical. A lot of boundaries were crossed, a lot of rules were broken. Okay, with the Seven of Wands, always feeling like you have to stand up for yourself, always feeling like you have to shout to be heard, always feeling like you have to defend what's important to you because it's not as important for the other person. Okay, so not very, very pleasant energy here. This is also kind of just being very, very busy, and maybe you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they're feeling very disappointed because they're feeling like you're not giving them enough time or enough attention because you're always work, 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 okay? And so maybe those are the conversations that are happening during this time, and the Two of Wands is like, okay, what can we do about this because I'm not happy, all right? In the past, we have the Two of Swords. So again, this is indecision. This is a choice to be made, but it's like whoever needed to make this choice, it was stalled. It was dragged out. It was avoided as much as possible for as long as possible, okay? Because there's a fear of making the wrong choice. There's also an element of looking to be fair or trying to be fair with this energy as well. Since this is Swords, I feel like it's your energy where you either didn't look at a situation intentionally, or you turned a blind eye to it, okay, or you just were not aware. You weren't aware that maybe things were not balanced. For others of you, this is definitely a lack of communication, cutting someone out completely, and maybe that's the person that's now trying to come back, maybe a fire sign, okay, and asking for a second chance or asking to start over. In the crowning thoughts, we have the World card. So this is again a major arcana card. It can talk about cycles ending, new cycles beginning, or cycles restarting. For some, this is about moving or traveling that's happening during this time for you. It may be to make peace in a situation. It may be to start a new job. It may be to just relocate. Okay, so you're moving out as a result of this situation, or just moving away because you've had enough. For others of you, this is definitely about a new job opportunity, or maybe the opportunity to be your own boss. That's what you're thinking of. So you've started to contemplate, okay, what are my choices? Because I'm just really not happy in the situation. I knew I had to make a change. I've known this for quite some time. I just didn't really look at it. But now I'm ready to look at it. Now I'm ready to take the bull by the horns and just change things for myself, okay? And then in the outcome I do have the Four of Swords. So this is a time of contemplation. So I feel like if you want to make changes, this is the week where you're deciding you're wanting to make changes, and then you're starting to look at how you can do that. So you're not just jumping into something or out of something just like that. You're starting to contemplate, to meditate, to do your research, really think it through. Prepare yourself before you make this step, you take this step forward. For others of you, this can be an energy of healing. So for some, I do feel like you're giving someone a second chance. For others, I feel like you're giving someone a second chance, but it's conditional. Second, third, fifth. It'll be different for everyone, okay, how many chances you've given this person. But I feel like this time it's very conditional. This time it's very much my way or the highway. You want a second chance, or you want to try this again. This is what you need to do. And as soon as you step out of those bounds, we're done. Don't expect any more chances, okay? So I feel like that kind of clarifying conversation might be happening, okay? Because with the World card, the time that you have been single, or the time that you've been thinking about being single, you've actually rediscovered yourself in a way, and it's like, you know what, I'm pretty awesome. I actually don't need this person in my life, so if they're going to be in my life, it will be a choice. I do get a say here, and I'm not afraid to make my choices during this time. So let's have a look, get some more information here. So in the foundation, the Seven of Wands is with the Two of Pentacles, so another two. Okay, so you've got 3 2, so definitely choices to be made during this time, choosing between one or the other with the Two of Pentacles as well. Do you stay or do you go type energy. Working a job and your own business, because you're starting to look at how can I start my business and how can I do this long term. Starting to apply, search for jobs with this energy as well. Decisions about partnerships, because you've been pushed into a corner and now you're coming out scratching, okay? Because it's like this is not okay. I'm not happy with this. I'm making changes, okay? I'm not taking it anymore. So the Two of Swords is with the Sun. So maybe for some of you, this is about, you know what, you've been focused on your own goals, you've been focused on your own success. There's nothing wrong with that. And maybe you've been a little bit oblivious to how someone else feels about that, especially within relationships where you've neglected family or friends or a partner, okay, with this energy. For others, this is definitely, you have known that you have to start something new, or you have known you have to start your own business, or you've known you had to be walking your own path, or to just get yourself out of a situation where you were stuck for quite some time. But with the Two of Swords, for whatever reason, you weren't really ready, or you felt like you needed more information, or you felt like you were trying to just really trying to make sure that you are fair when you're making your decisions. With the World card, we have the Six of Wands. So again, 2 cards that talk about great success. For some, it is definitely talking about being single, deciding to walk your own path, deciding to follow your own goals, your own ideas. Again, travel energy coming up here, new job. It's a victory card, so whatever is on the mind for you, that's what you're focused on. And you're not afraid to go for it anymore, okay? So that's a really good thing. And then with the Four of Swords, oh yeah, we have the Emperor. So another 4 cards. So for some of you, you're definitely headed towards stability, long-term stability. For some, that means being your own boss, being the entrepreneur. For others, that means just making the tough decisions. you know, looking at things, facing things, and making the tough decisions. For others of you, this is action, very much so. So you're taking this time, I feel like you're preparing to start off as the Emperor, and you're taking this time to research, you're taking this time to meditate on it, get a plan together, recharge your batteries, okay? And then within 4 days or the 4th week of the month, you're planning to get something going. Let's see. You have a few major arcana cards and the card of Temperance. They're talking about divine timing. So I feel that there has been something that's been on the mind for you for quite some time. You've been going back and forth with it. You decided to put it on the back burner, not really look at it, not really make a decision about it. And then things are lining up in such a way where you have to make a decision. And you feel a lot more prepared to do that during this time. And not only to make the decision, but to follow through. Okay? And again, for some, I feel like that's going to talk about walking your own path, becoming an entrepreneur, starting your own business. For others, this will be leaving a relationship that's been holding you back, maybe dealing with someone that's been on again, off again, dealing with someone who's just not been able to just let you go and be free. They have been holding you back, and they have been stealing your joy, okay? For others, this is in a job situation, so you're leaving that particular situation, again, either starting your own business or deciding to focus on your own business and fully invest in that, or just completely change your job or even your career with the World card. And it can be that you're traveling for this new opportunity, so you're really, really going for it, okay? But you're coming out of a time of waiting, and you're ready, okay? With the Emperor, you're ready to call the shots, you're ready to make the decisions and all the choices you need to make. You're no longer procrastinating, you're no longer feeling like you need to get more information. You know you're being fair, and so you're just moving forward with confidence, okay? Really. And again, for some, if this is about a fire sign, again, I feel like you might want to give them a second chance or talk it out with them, but it's very, very much no, my way or the highway. It's not going to be your way anymore. And if you're okay with that, great. If not, I'm fine to go. Okay, so for some, I feel like that's what's going on. And of course, for others, it can be healing with the Four of Swords, but I still feel like there's control issues there. So you're just going to have to weigh up your options, okay, and decide what's best for you. But that is your reading. Let me know how the cards apply to you, if they do, and if the messages help what you're dealing with. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Remember to watch all your different signs, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.